Open your heart and know this in your soul. Our hopes, our dreams are the same. My love for you, I will finish this race, not alone, by myself, but with you. Though tough times come, I'm my way, but we will rise and become the new God. We will stand up and rise together. We will march into victory. Hold my hand and we say we know I do right, it's for you, as it has been for me. Everyone shine, all of the cares for a reason, for a later to shine. We will rise together. We will march into victory. Hold my hand and we say we know I do right, it's for you as it has been for me. We will stand up and rise together. We will march into victory. Hold my hand and we say we know I do right, it's for you as it has been for me.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our weekly international prop chat on every Wednesday, 3 p.m. GMT +8 at FB or YouTube Live at IQI International Sales. I'm Mandy Chan from IQI Global, your host of the day. On behalf of IQI Global, the Asia's biggest real estate and investment agency, also a member of GYIQI, I would like to thank everyone for your support on our program every week. Our webinar usually features some of the best investments or projects in the various hotspots around the globe. If you like our program, which you think that is benefiting you, do invite and share it with your friends. Should you have any comments and questions, feel free to leave it in the comment box. We will revert to you shortly. Again, this month we have features Vietnam. Vietnam real estate has been one of the emerging market and is also one of the Asia's brighter star. Also very promising growth and great opportunity for many foreign investors. Invest in real estate is actually one of the best methods to profit from Vietnam's strongest economy, population growth, and rising middle class. Well, for the last few episodes, we actually introduced quite a number of interesting and beautiful projects across Ho Chi Minh cities. Today, we are very honored to have another guest speaker, Ms. Duyen La, our Sales Director of IQI Vietnam, to share with us one of the beautiful and potential projects in Thu Duc district of Ho Chi Minh City named King Crown Infinity. Well, without further delay, let me introduce our beautiful Sales Director, Duyen. Hi, how are you?
Hi, Mandy. I'm good, good. Yeah, happy to see you again in this
Yes,
live
indeed.
for the new project in Ho Chi Minh City. Wow.
Yes.
I have to say that the market of Ho Chi Minh City recently are so much busy. Lots of new coming. Yeah, like it remind me the feeling of 2018, 2019 before the pandemic. So everything's so exciting and very crowded. People come and buy, and developer keep releasing the new projects. So happy after 2 years.
Yeah, unstoppable for all our Vietnam team out there.
Yeah.
Okay, I know that today, because you are quite busy, there's a lot of new launch before the ghost months, like what you mentioned to us last time. So I know that
Mm.
today you're going to bring one of the very beautiful project in one of the interesting district in Ho Chi Minh City. So the floor is yours. So bring us the exciting projects then. Can't wait.
Okay. Thank you, Mandy. Okay, so um, the project that I bring today for the international investor is the King Crown Infinity. So before I show more information about the developer and the development team, I would say that King Crown gonna be a unique icon, a new unique icon of the Thu Duc City. And for the new investor who has not joined the Vietnam market yet, so before in Ho Chi Minh City, we have 15 districts, but in 2020, we um, we choose three districts, the Thủ Đức district, district 9 and district 2. We convert that three district into Thủ Đức district. So this
Mhm.
located in the east of Ho Chi Minh City and is developed like another city within Ho Chi Minh City with full of function like for technical, for finance, education and everything that like you imagine that we have a city within a city. So I could say that King Ra is like a very special things coming from Thủ Đức. And moreover, the about the location of King Rao, that's the second reason why I would like to share the information of this one for all of the foreign investor, because Thủ Đức is one of the oldest area of Ho Chi Minh City, and especially King Rao is located on the old street, the old one, the very old street that everyone in Thủ Đức know about that. And also the Saigonese who live in Ho Chi Minh City for a long time, they also know about this location. That's why we said that King Rouse is a unique icon with a perfect connection and very special location. Okay, firstly, here is the on the development team. So King Route is developed by Zakeng. Zakeng is one of the sub companies of BCG Land. BCG Land is a member of Bamboo Capital Group. And the location, the special location of King Route, I just remind is on the Võ Văn Ngân Street. This is one of the very unique street of Thủ Đức area that we can imagine that everyone who know about Thủ Đức, absolutely they know about this street. And the project scale is quite small, so that's why I say that this is a very unique one. They have totally 724 apartments, including the 1, 2, 3 bedrooms, penthouse, and 27 subhouse. Especially next to 27 subhouse in the volume of the project, the developer also plan to develop a shopping mall. And the timeline of the projects is very good for the investor who wanna invest and get the return in short time, because now the project is under construction and estimated to hand over by the end of 2023. Especially King Rouse is not managed by a normal management companies, but it's gonna manage by Ascot. The Ascot is one of the top companies who manage the service department in the world, and this is the very first project in the east of Ho Chi Minh City managed by Ascot. Here is the prime location of King Crown. We can say that in the map, the blue one is the Saigon River here, and on the right side of Saigon River is the whole Thu Duc district. So in this Thu Duc City here, they developed this area for finance, for education, and technology. I can say that living in King Crown Infinity, that you have full of connection, because here is the education hub that the Saigonese usually said that it's like the university village. Like for people who live in King Crown, take just around 10 minutes to drive from here to the university village. And moreover, also take just 5 minutes to ride from King Crown to the biggest technology hub of Ho Chi Minh City, where we have Saigon High Tech Park, Samsung High Tech Park, and Intel Park also. And from King Crown, we take just around 30 minutes to ride back to the current international airport of Ho Chi Minh City, which is Tân Sơn Nhất Airport. And may some other investor hear about the planning for the new airport of Ho Chi Minh City in the east side. So from the King Crown, we also take around 30 minutes to travel to the new international airport. And especially, you can see that with this round line, we mark a red line here. So this red line is the major line number 1, the very first major line of Ho Chi Minh City. And from King Crown, the residents just take around 5 minutes walking to the closest major station. Moreover, next to the connection, I also very proud of King Crown because of their surrounding facilities, including the shopping mall. Just next door of the King Crown, we have Vincom shopping mall, one of the top shopping mall in Thu Duc area. Okay, so here is some photos of the internal amenities of this project. So we have the 6th floor podium. It's around 14,000 square meter spent for the high-end commercial center. And internal of the shopping center, we spend around 5,500 square meter for the green space only. Very greeny here. And we have another 40 plus high-class facility, including 50-meter swimming pool. We have barbecue area, Zen garden and yoga, and especially beside the standard swimming pool, we have a sky jogging jack. Now for the residents who prefer to do jogging, but no need to go to the public park, can do everything at King Crown. And here is on of the render of the Unity floor on 6th floor. Okay, so here is the floor plan of the amenity and Unity. So number 4 and number 3 is the space spent for swimming pool. Number 4 is the children pool. And from number 1 to number 9, that's like on function room. We can say like gym room, restaurant and coffee shop, and a jacuzzi and barbecue area, indoor playground for children. So you can see that number 10 and number 11. Number 10 here is the indoor playground for children. And we have 11 is the outdoor playground for children. And also we have a very large library children reading room So this area is not only for children, but also have a space like how to say, like business meeting room, that the resident living here do not need to invite their guests to go to any business lounge, but can invite them to go directly to this facility floor. Wow, if I count like more than 40 facility for internal resident here. And this is a typical floor space. At King Crown, we have the standard 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, and 3 bedroom. So on of the gray one here is the 1 bedroom. So each floor we have 4 units of the 1 bedroom. The size for 1 bedroom is average around 55 square meter, and the yellow one here is the 2 bedroom. So the size for 2 bedroom is from 80 square meter up to 90 square meter. There's a special thing is, beside the standard 2 bedroom, we have a dual key 2 bedroom that I'm gonna show you in the next space. And of course, we do have the 3 bedroom in the corner. So each floor we have just 3 corner that coming with the 3 bedroom is here, the blue one, unit number 7, unit 11, and unit number 3. So the size for the 3 bedrooms is around 110 square meter. The most things that make me be attractive with the King Crown is not about the facility or about the location, but it is about the elevator. You can imagine that each floor we have 15 units, but we have 10 elevators. That's the only project in Ho Chi Minh City have so much elevator I ever seen. Here we have 5 elevators for the left side and another 5 elevator for the right side. So residents do not worry that they need to wait for too long in the early morning to go to work. And the floor plan of the next building is similar. So totally King Crown have 2 buildings. This one on the right side is named the Artemis Tower, and on the left side is the Apollo Tower. Here is the special thing that I would like to show is the trendy dual key apartment. So normally when the investor they buy the 2 bedroom, people just think, everyone just think that, oh, buy the 2 bedroom just for investment only or for living only, because not easy to find a tenant to rent the 2 bedroom. But here the developer just give you the rights to customize the layout, the floor plan. So not only the standard 2 bedroom, the client have the right to choose to redesign your apartment to make into the dual key. You can see the floor plan and the layout here. So there is one main door. When you access to the main door, you turn right, we have a fully 1 bedroom, and you turn left, you have 1 small studio here. So for those who buy for investment, they can rent for 2 separate tenants at the same time. Or maybe the investor can live in this 1 bedroom and sublease the studio for the tenant. So that's a very special thing, that you can live in your house, but you also can earn the rental from your house as well. So this is some render, the interior designs of the apartment at King Crown here. So summarize, I think that King Crown has 5 gold values that not easy to find from the other projects. So the first thing is a diamond coordinate. So located in the heart of Thu Duc City and surrounding by a lot of facility, I believe that a lot of residents are living and working in this area for a long time. It's not easy to find another luxury iconic like King Crown. And also the second reason is the monopolistic, like in the area that usually have low rise of house, and just grade C or grade B apartment. And when King Crown coming, it's like a symbol of luxurious and how to say, like everything coming with a very modern and luxurious style stay at King Crown. And the third reason is it coming with perfect unities. There's more than 40 amenity on 4th floor, and also have 55,000 square meter for green space. And the last but not least reason that I think King Crown is very good for investment, that's the investment value. The project is managed by Ascot, so that they can bring a very good service with the high class community, that it take easy for us to find a tenant, because I know that there's a lot of foreign tenant who working in the Samsung High Tech Park, Intel Park, and Saigon High Tech Park, but they do not have any luxury project like King Crown. They have to move back to Duchess One in the core city center to rent apartment. But right now we have a very luxury project, but just 5 minutes driving to the factory. So I think that's gonna be adapt for lots of foreign mid and higher management level. So right now, King Crown, they come with some special sale program that I'm gonna update more. Roughly, the investor who purchase in this month, they're gonna get 2% discount and just need to pay from 15% and can take handover. Okay, so there's the overall information about the King Crown's apartment. And for the foreign investor who are not able to go to Vietnam now, we do have some 3D design and some link that you can view the soul flat from the 3D class, that you don't need to go to Vietnam directly. Okay, Mandy. So
Wow, amazing. Very nice projects. Okay. There are a few questions about this beautiful projects. And first one is like, I remember that you mentioned they have some shop houses. Can foreigner buy the shop houses?
well, actually, the shop house now, the developer has not released any information that is for sales, or the developer they want to keep, because this BCG group have experience to develop some other shopping mall, so they are consider selling the shop house, or they will use their internal network to get some big brand like Starbucks or Highlands Coffee, like to make the area to be more crowded.
Wow, that is amazing. Usually, for this kind of project, right, for mixed development, like with shopping malls and all these things, it's not common in Thu Duc district or in Ho Chi Minh, right?
Yeah, it's not common, because normally the other developer, they just do 100% residential, and they build a separated more. But following my experience, I see that the percentage of rising increase of the mixed project is always higher, because the resident is resident always refer to live in a mixed use project, that you just need to go to the elevator, you put one button only, then you can go directly to the shopping mall.
Yes, that is what we love too. Easy. You do not have to take public transportations or anything. You can actually grab just by pressing the button from the lift. Then you can go down and grab everything. Okay, there is a question that is asking, is it in future there's any metro stations nearby this project?
Yes, we do have a metro station. So it takes around 3 minutes driving. So if you walk, it's around 10 minutes. But the developer says that they do repair the shuttle bus. Because this project is managed and running by Ascot Limited. So Ascot gonna consider to repair such a bus service for the resident from King Crown to go directly to the metro station.
Wow, that's great. Okay, so instead of walking, so right now we do have shuttle service by Escort. Okay, since you mentioned that Escort service, right? Do the residents or the purchaser need to pay additional fees to Escort to manage the properties?
No, the resident do not need to pay extra fees. So at the handover that the management office is our Escort have the meeting with the developer and the resident, and will finalize exactly how much management fee that the resident need to pay monthly. Normally, because Ascot hasn't managed any project in Thu Duc district and Thu Duc City, so it's not easy for me to give you a sample. But I checked from the other area like the city center, so it's roughly around $1.5 per square meter per month.
Oh, okay. So since Escort manage the whole building, right? So if let's say the purchaser would like to buy it and do it under Airbnb, is that allowed?
Actually, in Vietnam, we do not have any regulation about the Airbnb service. I think the owner can do by themselves, but need to cooperate with Ascot to make sure that client of Airbnb service do not disturb the resident who living currently in King Crown. Yeah.
Okay. So another question is this considered first phase, or it has been launched for a few phases already?
Well, actually, we released the first phase last year, and the second phase we just released 3 weeks ago. That means in June. Yeah. So right now the available unit is very, very limited, because totally we have just 724 units. So can consider that this is the very, very last chance for foreigner investor to go with King Crown. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So there is actually a question is asking whether it's the whole floor for sale. So I think we might have investor wants to buy the whole floor.
I think we do have, because when the developer they open for sales for the first and the second launching, they do open the nice floor and the not really nice, but with good price. So I think our investor now can buy the whole floor if they do really like King Crown. I think I can have to deal with the developer with a good several RAM as well.
Wow, that is fantastic. Okay, so when come to think about it, right, a lot of people will actually start asking how much is per square meters right now when you're talking about these beautiful projects.
Yeah, so the selling price is around $4,500 per square meter. Yeah, so we say that
so
4,500. This is the average price. Of course, we do have some unit on low floor and do not have a good views, but come with a very good price around like 4,300. Maybe some other unit on the top floor that facing directly to the city center can be 5,000. Yeah. So here in the building, so you can see that we have Mandy, help me to open the files again, and then I will show. Yeah, so you can see that on the 27th floor and above, we have some sky garden unit. So roughly for the unit from 27th floor and above, the price can be at 5,000. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for the middle floor can be 4,005, 4,006, but for low floor it can be 4,003.
Okay, that is great. Okay, then there is another question that is asking, is the units come with fully furnished or partly furnished?
Yes, it's partly furnished. But in Vietnam, we usually says that fully finished or partly furnished. So the developer will complete will build up and furnish the 50% of the unit. Let's say the floor they will use the tile for living room and use the wooden for the bedroom, and all of the kitchen cabinets and
Mhm.
wardrobe and
Mhm.
the restroom appliance, everything is completed. Also air conditioner. So we can say that the foreign investor, when they buy the King Crown and take handover, they just need to buy some uh, loose furniture. It's like chair, table, and some electric appliance and the curtain, and then can rent out right away.
Yep, that is good. Okay. That is another very important questions that we actually missed out during our last interview with you. A lot of investors actually come back to us and ask us the same questions. They was asking whether is there a car park necessary in Vietnam? So is all the unit come with any car park?
Yeah, actually, selling car park is not really common practice in Vietnam because now Vietnam is still the popular market for motorcycle. Yeah, so normally the developer they do not sell car park, but make sure that we have six payments, six basement here. Just
Mhm.
the four, including four basement for parking and two basement for shopping mall. Yeah.
Okay, that is good enough. So therefore, barking is not a necessary, and it do not come with the unit as well. So, but then it's not very common, especially in Vietnam, to have a car park. And a lot of people over here are actually kind of used to without the car park. So unlike in certain countries, like maybe in Malaysia, we really need to have a car park, but not in Vietnam. So please take note of that. All right. So another question is that what is the booking procedure right now if the investor would be interested to actually look at it and grab one units? So what are the procedure like?
Yeah, so right now we closed a stock list and we are preparing a new stock list especially for foreigner. So the
Mhm.
procedure is foreign investor who interested in this project just can play a refundable booking
Mhm.
to show the interest with the developer, and that refundable booking will be kept by the developer until the official launching. At the
Okay.
official launch, the developer will release the sale program coming with like some incentive or some special gift and also official payment schedule and the price list as well. So at the launching date, the investor can consider and can make decision at that day. If the investor change their minds and do not wanna go ahead with King Route, can get the refund 100% of the booking fees. But if the investor decide to choose any unit, the booking fees will be converted into non-refundable deposit, and
Mhm.
then just every 2 months pay 10%. So roughly the payments will be like that until the handover that, because we just this project is under construction. I see that the status now is 40% completed. So can
Mhm.
say that the investor can take handover very soon.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. So again, for those that who interested to make a booking or consider to take a unit, so you can actually place a deposit. And how much is the deposit amount that you need to place with IQI Vietnam?
Yeah, it's gonna be 200 million Vietnam dong. So consider like around nine 9,000 US dollar.
Okay. So
Remember,
and
it's refundable. Like just play the booking and show that okay, I'm interested in King Round, and and important is the investor do not need to go to Vietnam. Can do the paperwork online, can do the transfer banking online, and then after play the booking, so can discuss further about the project information and wait until the developer they release the official price list.
okay, when is the next launch for this project? Indicative?
Expected by September. this September.
So we still have plenty of time to look into these projects. But again, it's like if you really think that this is potential and the location is good, so you may place a deposit here to consider. Okay, in the events that you change your mind, you can still get your deposit refunded.
Yeah.
All right. So before we end here, any takeaways that Duan you want to share with the audience, particularly for these projects?
Yeah, actually, when I do introduce this project to some investor, I do hear some comments that the selling price is too much expensive comparing with the other. But in my view, I cannot say that King Crown is cheap, but it's not expensive. Why? Because this is the very first luxury and iconic building of Thu Duc district, and they come with a very limited option, just 700 units. It's not easy for you to find some small project like this in Ho Chi Minh City, especially Thu Duc City. Yeah, and moreover, this one is managed by Ascot. I believe that this is the very first building, residential building managed by Ascot in Thu Duc, and it's gonna bring amazing service by Ascot. So it's gonna be a very good point for investor. And moreover, surrounding King Crown, we have so many technology hub like Saigon High-Tech Park, Samsung Park, and Intel Park, where we have a lot of mid and senior management level people of the other global company. So that's a very potential tenant market for King Crown Infinity in the future. Yeah.
That is amazing. So again, that for those that are interested, do give us a call or leave your contact numbers or PM us. We will actually send you more information. And I hope by now you have actually convinced how potential the Vietnam markets, or I would say that you should consider investing in Vietnam by now. Okay. Do act fast because we have been sharing quite a number of beautiful projects across Ho Chi Minh cities. You want the resort one, we have the resort type. You want the villa or even the apartment, we do have different selections for you. And we will focus on the three typical locations, district name, district Thu Thiem, okay, and Ho Thiem area as well. So give us a thinker if you think that this is one of your investment appetite. Okay, do act fast before it's all gone. Again, King Crown and Infinity is a new luxury apartments project. It's a mixed use in Thu Duc cities and developed by the Bamboo Capital Group, and with the advantage of the central location and the unique design, and with the shopping mall managed by the Escort, is actually definitely a project that worth considering in 2022. So again, selling price is just estimated from 4,300 USD per square meter up to 4,500 USD per square meters. And if you would book now, you can actually enjoy the discounts of 2%, and subsequently you can actually pay the installment every 2 or 3 months. And again, the booking is refundable. So should you think that this is one of the investments that you are looking at with this kind of price range, you can actually make a booking, okay, and wait until the official launch on September, whereby the full price list and the project detail will be up. Then you can choose your units. By then, if you decided not to go ahead, the deposit will be fully refundable. So do act fast and PM us. All right. So today, thank you very much, Duyen, for your awesome sharing. This will be the last 2 episodes for the Vietnam projects, okay? And we have another last one in this coming Saturday by JW Marriott. Okay, do join us this Saturday 9:30. We have another interesting projects to recommend to you. Okay, should you miss any of our sharing, okay, feel free to go to our YouTube to watch the replay, or PM us, we will send you the link. Before we end these sessions, I would like to thank Thu Duc for your awesome sharing again, and I hope to see you soon. And remember, invest together with us. We have our own local team, which is IQI Vietnam, to look after your investment. So you won't walk alone. We are here to assist you. Live locally and invest globally. Till we meet again, stay safe, everyone, and bye-bye.